Hey, what's up, everybody? And you are Cakin with the Bakers. Today we got a very special episode. Today is all about what we know about each other since we've been together. Or since we've known each other, or since we've been together.
Or is it about our relationship?
Or about our relationship.
My questions are about the relationship.
Yeah, mine about the relationship too. Yeah, mine about the relationship too. Yeah.
Okay.
Before we get into this, do us a favor and subscribe. All right, here we go. Ladies first. You go ahead with the first question.
Okay. When did we first meet?
When did we first meet? July the 2nd. At the baseball game.
No.
Yes. That's when we first met each other, Megan.
No, it's not.
And then when?
It was actually a couple years before that. I was out with two of my friends.
This is an illegal question.
It was at a party he was having, and we didn't know each other, but he knew the friends I was with. So they were talking. I think I was sitting there like on my phone, and you're talking to them, and he's like, "Oh, you can't speak." That's what he said to me, y'all.
I didn't even see her face. I couldn't even tell you what she looked like. She had her head buried in the phone.
Whatever. That was literally our first time.
So
I wasn't being funny. I'm looking at my phone. No, because you said something to me.
Courtesy.
Okay. That was our first official time.
Yeah, that was a tricky one right there. You set me up with that one. All right. Where is the first place that we went out to eat?
What's the name of that place?
That's the question.
O'Reilly's.
Yep, it shows.
You had a different answer.
Yeah, no, that's right.
You had a different answer.
O'Reilly.
Isn't that the name of the place?
Yeah, but I think
downtown.
But I think that jingle I was singing was for O'Reilly's Auto Shop. But yes, downtown O'Reilly's. That is the first place we went out to eat. Dang.
So after we met officially, you know what Keith calls our first meeting. What did you think I thought about you after we met?
I thought you had, felt like you had met, your knight in shining armor. You know what I'm saying? Finally met somebody that just loved you for you, like love at first sight. So I thought, you was probably the happiest you ever been in your life. That's my guess.
The funny thing is, y'all.
What's so funny?
Because, Keith talks about with our encounters and kind of when he met me, how he felt like, he met the one. Well, for me, as a woman and just being in that dating game for a long time, you meet a lot of different characters out there. And
you thought I was a jerk?
I didn't know. People pretend these days, and I met some good people throughout that time, but I also met some who pretend. So when
you gave me the number though. Why you give me that number?
But because you got to get to know people. But what I'm saying is, like, whenever I would meet any guy, I didn't start off like, oh, this is the one, or super get my hopes up, because it was like you just never knew really how it was gonna turn out.
Well, I'm gonna break it down. To be honest, I can look at you and tell, like, you know what? She's been battered a little bit. She's had bad luck with guys, and I can tell. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give her a try. You know what I'm saying? She had a broken wing. I went ahead and mended it with a little popsicle stick, and next thing you know, she was flying in no time. Talking about the stars and the quasars when I met you.
That's what it was.
Whatever. All right. What is the first vacation we went on?
Like a real vacation?
First vacation, Meg.
Me and you call vacations different things.
Oh yeah, Megan thinks it has to be some type of resort and room service. No,
I didn't say that about room service.
No, but we went on vacation. We went out of town. Vacation to me is going out of town for more than 2 days.
North Carolina?
Yeah. Dang, that's the first time. Yeah,
see, in my mind, like I think of those as like trips, not like going on vacation.
Oh,
that's just.
Did you take a vacation day off of work?
Yes.
Yes, you did. So it's a vacation. You took that Friday off.
Okay, so in the first week after we met, how many times did we see each other? And where?
The first time we met at the baseball game. This is the second time.
Not baseball game, but the
baseball
field, yeah.
Second was the at O'Reilly's because it was 4th of July. And then the third was at the DuPont Bar and Grill. Then we went to the movies. That Friday we went to see, I think, a Spider-Man maybe?
I think so.
Yeah, we went to go see a movie. And then you told me how much you love me, and I was like, hey, you moving a little too fast. And I had to kind of pull you back. You know what I'm saying? Remember, you was like, you don't never call me. I'm like, babe,
oh, y'all,
we just met.
Please. Roles were reversed there. But
I'm just
he
trying to tell
actually
you,
said that
I'm just trying to tell you what
But
happened.
you still missing some places.
No, we went to a party. That's what we went to a party.
That my mom was at. So
I met your
my
mom. Yeah, I met your mom, and then we went to a function for downtown. We went to a downtown function. Yeah,
he just made that up. He
we
made that
went
up.
to the event where we was walking around at Headwaters Park.
That was not the first week.
Oh, okay.
So
second week.
The first week was, yes, we met at the party that was at the baseball
Boom,
field.
got that one right.
Then we went to the fireworks downtown. That's when we also stopped and ate at O'Reilly's first before the fireworks.
That's all
And
one
then
event.
we went to the movies and to eat. Then we went to the party. After the party, you remember where we went after the party? It was a restaurant.
Oh, Qdoba.
No, the Golden. Because I remember that was like our first deep conversation. I just remember you asked. It was like we kind of got in tune that day. He was asking me a lot about just like spirituality and all my views and different stuff like that. You remember that? Mm-hmm. So and then
Did I fall asleep?
no, you were actually very intrigued.
I'm just messing
and that's
around.
how you felt even more so like I was the one because there was some substance here.
Hey, how did you hear me?
And then church.
Yep.
So that was all in the first week. Now, y'all, the funny thing is, y'all hear what all we did throughout that first week. I've never done that much with somebody within the first week of meeting them.
Well, you know.
And Keith was like, we ain't really talked on the phone. Like it was something wrong. I'm like, well, we've seen each other literally 5 times throughout this first week. So there wasn't really time to like talk on the phone.
So watch this little jig from Keith when he was trying not to yawn. Check him out, y'all.
So
Yeah,
we
talking
did.
in person?
Yes, correct.
All right. What's our favorite song?
Best part,
Yeah.
he sang that to me at
I
the
did.
proposal.
I did.
Never heard you sing since.
Never heard you sing something. I was gonna show a snippet of it, but I ain't gonna do that. I'll catch that on another time.
Let's see. When did you tell me that you love me? Like how long after we met, and do you remember where we were?
I do. It was right after you said I love you. Then I said I love you too, and I think we were at. That was at Qdoba, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So the funny thing
And that was our
is,
first. Well, I kissed you on the forehead. I saw that in the movie. I can't remember the movie that was, but I said that forehead kiss is something special. So I think I tried that one.
but the funny thing about that is, so I think I was getting a tattoo that day. Remember?
Yeah.
So you and Aaron, they came with me for support. And then after that, we stopped at Qdoba to get something to eat. And then Aaron left, and then me and him stayed talking for a while. And y'all, this I love you, it was one of the sweetest things ever, but it also took him so long to get to. Because he had basically like poured his heart out. Like it was.
You making me sound like some type of
No.
simp ass. I ain't no simp now.
No, what's wrong with that?
All right,
We're
go
sharing
ahead.
your emotions and being vulnerable.
Ain't
That's a
nothing-
good thing.
That's how you saying like, yeah, guys, he's pouring his heart out to me, right? I said, pick your.
Well, you were. It's nothing wrong with that. Stand in your manhood and be proud of
Yeah,
that.
I was like, listen, hey, what's up? What's cracking?
No.
You heard me?
But it was
You
very
with me?
sweet. Like, he was just going on and on about how much I meant to him. And you even said to me, like, if something happened to you, like me physically, and you had to, like, take care of me, like, you would.
Oh, yeah. I said I'll push you around.
Like, and that was, like, very early on. Like, and so he's doing
I
all.
was saying anything
he's
to get it, wasn't it?
But he's doing all of this. And he's like, well, then, yeah. And what did you say? Like,
Okay,
how do
can you
I
not
know?
Make me look like a chump on whatever you finna do, or I could just take the story over.
No, but you were like, instead of just saying it, you were kind
I wanted to make sure that you felt the same
yeah,
way.
you were like, yeah, and you kind of said that to me. Like, so you're basically telling me I love you without saying it. Because
and
you're
I
like,
wanted to hear you
well,
say
how
it
do you
first.
say it to somebody if you don't know what they're going to say something to somebody when you don't know what their response is going to be? And I'm like, well, you don't know if you don't just say it. Like, I'm coaching him through it, but this is after he literally gave me a whole speech.
Megan, you said
This is after you gave me a whole speech.
I knew that we
so I knew where you were going.
You was making me seem like, no, I sat there and did my whole little Keith's way of breaking it down to where I set it up for you to say, wondering if you felt the same way that I felt without saying it, and you was like, pretty much go ahead and say it. Like, yeah, you
had
said
to
you love
give
me.
you the okay to say it first.
No, you said you love me first. I don't care what I said prior to that. You gave me the I love you indication first. And then I went ahead and said I love
indication.
You. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Right,
but you never really answered the question on how long that was after we met.
It was pretty fast. Anybody that knows us know that we met each other, fell in love,
so you
and
don't
got
know the
married
answer.
fast. It was about a couple weeks.
30 days.
Oh, a month. Okay, I knew I ain't falling in love in no damn 2 weeks. So I'm glad you said 30 days. Yeah, it's been about 30 days, about a whole month. You know what I'm saying?
Because we met the beginning of
July 2nd.
and this was like beginning of August. So.
All right. You looking down like it's another one of your questions. I ain't like that. You made me sound like a sucker right there.
Whatever, Keith.
What's our favorite restaurant?
I feel like we got a few restaurants.
But one is our favorite.
Flaring them nostrils.
I was actually yawning
He
right
was
there.
yawning.
I was trying to play it off.
We go to a few places.
What's our favorite one, my lady?
Nori?
Is it Nori? I ain't really know. I was asking so you can tell. Which one is our favorite? I had no idea.
Yeah, we don't really.
When I was making these questions, I was like, I'm going to ask a couple questions that I don't know the answer to either, so maybe you can tell it. So yeah, Nori. I think Nori. I think
just
we
like Asian fusion food.
Mm-hmm. What else I like? We like together.
I'm so limited, honestly, on restaurant options. So with all my stuff, so
anything you can create your own meal, I guess that's all right. Anything that got some on the menu for me and her, that's the one we like.
Next question. How did we decide to wait until marriage?
To do the nasty, the Latin lingo, the bump and grind. Yes. Okay. Listen. This is how it happened.
It can be real in your answer because you just saying some crazy stuff.
Listen, Megan was a wildfire. All right. I had to put that fire out. I said, "Listen, baby, get over. Hey, calm down. I know it's been a minute since you had somebody. Now, listen, sugar. Let's just wait until we get married before I put that fire out." She's like, "Oh, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it, honey." I'm like, "Baby, you can do it. Trust me." Had to coach her through it, right, y'all? Had to coach her to say, "Baby, you're gonna be all right." And then we prayed about it, and then we decided to wait. But no, seriously, I just think that if I'm correct, I'm trying to think of how we came to. I know that we were both kind of at that point to where we kind of want to try something different than we've tried before in our previous relationships, and so we just decided to go ahead and wait.
Y'all want the real story?
All right, tell us the real story. What happened?
So that was something that I had already been practicing.
Oh yeah, me too. No,
No, you had not. No, you hadn't.
I didn't know I was gonna.
And so I remember we were leaving an event downtown. You were walking me to my car, and that topic came up, and I said it to you: "Is that something that is important to me, and that's something that I want?"
But you made it sound like you was thinking about it. You didn't say that.
That's the thing I was gonna get to, because later we had this conversation. He's like, "Oh, well, no, we decided together," because then you were just telling me you were thinking about it. I'm like, no, I was already practicing that before we met. So when we had the conversation, I was kind of letting you know, like, that's where I am, and if we're gonna
see, I didn't take it like I thought you was like, hey, an option is, we could just wait. I thought it was up to me, and I decided, like, what?
If that was a practice of mine, why would it just be up to you?
Cause me and you, I didn't know that was a holistic practice you had going on. I didn't know what you was what cat bones you was boiling, and I didn't know nothing about that. I just was like, let's just go ahead and wait. That's how I really thought it was, more like a my/our decision. But
yeah, it was something that was important to me, that I had decided I'm really going to try to pursue this way, and I had already been doing that for a while.
And I was the same way. I wanted to wait too. Well, I did.
Next question.
That's gonna be another video. We had to put that out about how we waited. All right, my last question is: when did I first notice your booty?
Oh my God.
All right, when I met Megan, she was sitting down. When we got up and talked, I'm focusing on her face, and when we went out on our first date, I never like walked behind her or anything.
He was so intrigued and everything else.
She was fine. I ain't gonna lie, Megan.
Well, I mean, even my mental.
Yeah, we get on the elevator. I have still yet to notice, so we going up.
Was my mom walking with us?
Yep, your mom was with us and everything. So then we get in there, boom, hit the thing, ding. We go up top. So you know I'm a gentleman. I let all the ladies out. Megan was the last lady to go. If she would have turned around right when we got off the elevator, she'd have saw my eyes so big. As my mama would say, you would have thought I had a gourd in my eye. But yes, that's when I first noticed that my wife got TAS, gluteus maximus, a whole lot of buttocks. A nice biscuit, as they call it in her family.
My last question, how long after meeting did we get engaged?
All right, so we met July 2nd. Then we got engaged July.
Like how many months was it?
July, August.
Oh, Lord.
Was it 2? It wasn't 2 months, was it? Oh no, it was the following September. So about 10 months. Is
The
that right?
following September?
July is in 7, September is in 9. So if you go all the way to 7 again.
If we met in July of 1 year, 2017, and then you're saying that was the next September, not the one coming up, so then that's over a year.
Oh, so it's a year and 2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little over a year.
We went from 2 months to 14.
You know what I'm trying to say? Everything happened fast.
So we got engaged in 14 months, and then literally we did our wedding like a few months after that. So
that's a little bit about us and how we met and how it's been since we've been together. And
of course, his memory be a little foggy,
Megan's
y'all.
memory just is a little off, but do us a favor, man, for real, like the video.
Yeah.
Dang, even if you don't like it, just like it for us, just because you're our friend. All right, we appreciate you. Until next time. Peace.
Bye, y'all.
How we waited until we had sex until we got married.
Use
All right.
different words.
We
Like
had parked this little car in a little garage. You know what I'm trying to say.